Hi, friends. It's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to go over my 2022 goals. And today I will be continuing to use my 2022 Powersheets goal setting planner from Cultivate What Matters. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope y'all are having a super fantastic day. I did get a question about whether you could purchase this goal setting planner in stores. I haven't seen it in stores, but I also am not in stores a lot. So I haven't seen it. I normally go to cultivatewhatmatters.com and I buy it from there. You also can rush the shipping and stuff. They have a goal setting school that will also help you with filling out this planner, and I do like it a lot. So the last time we were working in this planner, we had finished up the Imagine It My Intentional Year. And so today we're going to actually get to what the goals are, y'all. So one of the things that it asks is, what do you most want to cultivate in 2022? And so my response to that question was self-care, regardless of the category. I know a lot of times when we think about self-care, we're thinking about it from the person, but I'm thinking about it from the finances, the work, the relationships, making sure I have good, healthy boundaries with everyone. And I'm doing the things that actually sustain and encourage me, not drain me. What I liked in the 2022 Power Sheets this year is that they broke down the types of goals, right? So they talked about habits, finish lines, and big dreams. So, habits, these are actions, establish rhythms in your life, and create consistency. And so, there are some things I need to create some consistency because y'all know, yeah. I don't be doing too good. Finish lines. And these are the things that you can finish in like 1 year. And these goals, y'all, this ain't Halloween. These goals move you from where you are now to where and who you want to be by the end of the year. And then there are the big dreams. These goals are often new, bold, or life changing, taking effort or a leap of faith to complete. And so they take like 1 to 2 years to complete. And so what I did was I came up with what I thought would fit in certain areas for my habits, my finish line, and then my big dreams across all of the areas. Now, the one with family, to me, it's already a habit, communicating regularly with my sons, checking in on them, and things like that. So it's not necessarily something I feel like I need to improve because at a certain point in your adult child's life, you're really on their schedule. So it ain't about me. So a lot of times when they are like, hey, let's hang out, it's like, okay. They found a new show you want to watch. Okay, I'll watch that Squid Game. I don't want to see that no more. And I did do the rough draft of my yearly goals, and I did put the yearly goals down in my planner and kind of consolidated them and was very concise with those. But you also have the wild cards. So if you use this, I know it's kind of like this is at the very beginning, but sometimes you need, as you're going along the year, you're trying to remember what was the target. So you're making sure that what you set for the month aims at that target. The wild card sheet works well too. You can put them in on there and then use that as your goal set per month and do your quarterly refresh. Now, 22 word of the year. I chose healthy because self-care was the basis of everything behind every goal. And so, I want a healthy savings account. I want a healthy physical body. I want to be more active. I want to have healthy boundaries and healthy relationships. And so that's why that's my word of the year. You guys let me know in the comment section below, what is your word of the year? So I'm very interested in knowing that. I did do my vision board. I will make sure that I insert a picture of that vision board, probably covering up myself because the other video is going to be playing over here. Um, but I picked like a piggy bank, things that remind me to save, a jar that's full of coins, and then I put 36K in there. Also, I have something where it's like studying, so you'll see a desk with a cup and stuff like that, because that's to remind me that I have to take care of what I need for my recertification for my PMP. So to be considered a PMP, I have to do these things. And so I need to prioritize that. I also have a motivational phrase in here, and it says, repeat after me. My current situation is not my final destination. And sometimes I know, like, when life is kind of beating us down, you kind of feel like you just can't get out of it. And that's something I often have to remember, is that this is just where I am today. Tomorrow I'm going to be somewhere else and everything is going to be okay. I just need to stick it out. I just need to stick it out. And sometimes sticking it out means I'm just trading water. I may not be doing much, but I'm keeping it together, and life can be that way. So also, I have like some sample morning routines in my vision board. I put a Blogilates beginner's calendar. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to use the Blogilates workout calendar. I probably could. I don't think I've ever got through the 30-day calendar ever. Somewhere along the way, I think like week one, I get bored, but that's neither here nor there. Nobody needs to know that. I also put a morning routine and a nightly routine, because even though I am going to be stressing morning routine and my goals, I want to be flexible with myself. And if I need to switch that to nightly, because I figured that that may work for me versus morning, because I do get up so early and I have to be at work at 6. Maybe a nightly routine may be better for me. I also picked the illustration of like mindful eating, and a motivational quote about like walking. And also, you'll see there's a woman meditating, because I definitely need to do that. I definitely need some quiet space and just sit with myself, and just reflect. Let's take the pressure off. So, where have you seen little by little progress in your life? And so, the top three things I put for that was my finances, my weight loss, and my career. So, I have seen little by little progress in those areas. Sometimes I think I get a little frustrated because it's not fast enough, but I do see progress in those areas. And so, turning challenges into opportunities. So there's like 6 categories under this one, and it's knowing what might stand in your way of achieving a goal empowers you to move past it. And so you have to place a check mark by the one that actually applies to you. So the 6 were comparison, isolation, overambition, perfectionism, punishment, and postponing celebration. And I wonder, which one did y'all think was me? I gotta guess, but the one I picked for myself was overambition. Breaking things down can seem like a weakness. So can pacing yourself. Accept that your brain loves little by little progress, and that more small steps you can complete, the more dopamine hits your brain will receive, providing motivation to continue. Because so sometimes, even though I'm a project manager at work, and that is part of the role that I play there, at home in the activities I do here. So I will try to skip some things, and I'll be just like dee dee bopping along, and then boom, something that I should have predicted would need to be checked. I run into it, and then boom, I'm hitting another one, and another one, and another one. And then it slows me down, and then it's like, oh. And I'm mad and frustrated with myself, but it's all because it goes back to that time that I should have sat down and worked on that. I was on YouTube watching videos. Yeah, because it's a trade off. There's only so much time you have, so much money you have, and you can't do everything. And sometimes I'm finding that I need to put a little bit more time into my planning. Ways I'll turn challenges into opportunity. I would take the time to think things through, and think about what I really want to do and what I want to achieve, and break every goal down. Just stop the madness, because I frustrate myself with some of the things that I do. Now we're going to get into my goals. So let me see. Total, how many goals do I have for 2022? The ultimate, the big daddies. I have 6. for this year. So we're going to start with health and wellness. And so my goal in health and wellness is I want to lose 25 pounds. I don't know if y'all can't see me, but I keep rubbing this paper. I need to stop that. The type of goal this is a finish line goal. So I'm hoping to lose 25 pounds this year. My why is I want to be comfortable in my body. I also want to live a good, healthy life as I get older. I want to see my grandkids and be active and able to enjoy them. Um, my resources needed. I put time and expertise or advice because I don't know everything. And fitness and losing weight and stuff, that's not my strong suit. So I can take advice. This plan aligns with my big picture, my yes no list, and my word of the year. So, yeah, it checks all three other things. What success will look like for this goal at the end of 2022? I will weigh 25 pounds less and will be in Wonderland. So, if you don't know what Wonderland is, I know probably most of y'all do. That means I weigh over 200 pounds today. Yeah, I admitted it. But I'm going to do better. What might happen if I don't start or make progress on this goal? High blood pressure, I could potentially become a type 2 diabetic, backaches, they have been, whew, with the weight that I've already lost, you guys, like my arms go back down. My back doesn't ache because, I'm getting heavier in the chest area and stuff. And it's getting better. Things are getting better. So I want to keep that going. The people who will be positively affected by this goal, me, my sons, and my future grandbaby. So, I could be a active grandparent. How will I have fun with this goal along the way? I can be more active. I can participate in 5K fun runs and just getting out and about and having the energy to do so. So, a breakdown of this goal. So, I'm looking at trying to lose about 7 pounds per quarter. I am going to be researching mindful or intuitive eating. I had found a book on Amazon, so I'm going to get that. I'm going to practice mindful eating because, being on Armada and seeing that I don't have to count calories all the time, that's going to be wonderful. I want to log my food and log my water, weigh in daily, because that's part of the Armada thing that I have to do, and complete my lessons. So that has helped a lot. And you guys who suggested that I get one of these, that has been the best suggestion ever because like I'm about almost 40 ounces right now, and my day is nowhere near over. So I have about 6 more hours in my day, and this is good. Normally, 40 ounces might be what I drink for the whole day. So I'm very happy to have that. Now, my big boy at work, I have problems with the ice machine because it can't fit. So I have to fill up a cup, but that's neither here nor there. I am making it work and I am loving it because I actually am feeling better. Now, my next goal. So, goal number 2 is to save $36,000 this year. It's kind of weird because last year it was like paid $36,000 to that or 35. One of them. This year is I'm going to save it. So that's pretty cool. This is a finances goal. This is a finish line goal. And my why. This will be the first time in my life having a 6-month emergency fund. I would be in a position to make a positive impact on my son. So, like any amount that sits in my account right now is more than I've ever seen sitting in my account. So being able to get 236 and knowing that my emergency fund is fully funded is going to be great because it's just going to be new just to know I can do that, and I did that. It doesn't have to sit in 401k. It can sit in my accounts and I'm like, okay, so something happens, I can do that. I can help. I can help out. Resources needed, time and money. This plan aligns with my big picture and my word of the year. What success is going to look like? I have my 6-month emergency fund fully funded, and my house down payment and car replacement may be in progress at this point. And I may be trying to extend the emergency fund beyond 6 months, but that's going to be a much, much slower goal for me to achieve. Who will this goal positively affect? Me and my sons. It's really just being a parent that can offer assistance is going to be great. What might happen if I don't start or make progress on this goal? I would be inviting issues or mayhem into my life. My sons like to call me mayhem when I start shopping, but I promise I am not mayhem. Mayhem is that crap that keeps happening, like your car breaking down all the time and you don't have the money to pay to get it fixed. I'll be able to, like, be secure in I can work through these issues. And I know that in the past it has felt like because I didn't have an emergency fund, everything just felt major. How will I have fun with this goal along the way? Savings challenges. Now, I won't be doing like any kind of savings challenges for the emergency fund. The goal is just to put the money in there. I do have the savings challenges for like the weight loss. That's been good. I need clothes. And the coin challenge, which that was started by Mortgage with Me, where you add up the year, and that's what you put in there every week, and that's going to be to do a phone replacement because my boo, she is right there right now on the charger. And also the Save the Change, which allows me to give a little bit more to charity. So a breakdown of this goal, I want to save about 9,000 per quarter. So that's some work. I need to save per paycheck. I can continue no spends, find free activities, um, do my research on a Roth IRA, and when I'm gonna get started, what I'm gonna do, savings in the correct accounts. I did get you guys a suggestion about separating my Christmas and putting that over in the Capital One by itself with its own checking account. So when I need to spend from it, I can. And I think that's a very good suggestion. So that way there is a cutoff up here when it's in an account with other accounts, with other funds. I know I can overspend, and I do. Y'all saw it. But yeah, so that's a breakdown of that particular goal. And so my next goal is my focal relationship. And the focal relationship that I chose is to grow my YouTube to 5K. And so this is really like related to my social media and what I do for you guys. So this type of goal is a finish line goal, and I am ignoring. If you hear my phone, I am ignoring it, and I'm working real hard not to look and see what is that. My why. I love my YouTube peeps, and I want to share my experience with others who may be where I was, where I am, or they're where I'm trying to be. I really do enjoy YouTube. It is work, but I actually enjoy it. I really do love it. So the resources needed is time and expertise or advice. So in the advice section, this is where a lot of times you guys tell me, what do you want to see? What videos you want to see? Sometimes I can't get it done immediately, but it is always um in the log of what I need to do, what you want to see. So I do try to work those in because I think like menu planning was one and my grocery hauls were another one. And I believe in like student loans, the stuff I shared with student loans and things, those actually came from you guys. So this plan aligns with my yes no list. And so what was success look like? My subscriber count will be 5K. In 2021, I really didn't set a goal for a subscriber count. I think I was more afraid to articulate it and then afraid that I wouldn't reach it. And this one is challenging and ambitious. So yeah, so if y'all have any video ideas that y'all want to see, y'all let me know in the comment section below. So that way I can share that. I don't have a problem with that. The only thing I am restricted on is sharing like my sons. They don't want to be on camera, don't want, certain things. And so I don't do it. What might happen if I don't start or make progress on a goal? The channel will become stagnant. Being on YouTube is kind of tricky and you don't know how what you're doing works or don't work with the algorithm. And so there's really no, you don't have control over it. And so my channel has become stagnant, and I'm like, I know I'm doing the best that I can, and so I just keep at what I'm doing and I stay consistent, and that's all I can do. I can't control the other outside forces, but yeah, I got to do better on like editing and quality and stuff like that because this editor is a bugbear. When it will mess up my sound, and then I go back in the editor and it is perfect, which is like, I played this thing. What happened with the download? And I have submitted ticket after ticket to get them to like look at that, but never really got any real response as to why it's happening. People who will be positively affected by this goal are people who know that debt, who want to know that debt can be overcome, even if it's six figures and you're a single person like myself. It takes more time for us to do it. We have to attack it differently, and we have to be methodical in what we do, right? Because there's nobody else that's going to supplement any oopsies that you have. So yeah, it's a whole thing, and it's like I really do understand. I understand when sometimes like people tell me they're having anxiety attacks about their money. I get that because even the thought of certain things and remembering that my bank account was in a negative and I was worried about how I was going to pay my bills at the very beginning when I first read the Total Money Makeover. I know what that feels like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be driving around place to place because I couldn't get a stable second job. That what most people don't understand because my schedule is so variable. And not most people. There's some people who will say, get another job, and they don't understand. My schedule is not like that. That it promotes that, and that my company, the one I signed the letter with, they have certain rules. So my side hustle was very variable, and I would have to make plans on what I would do with that money, and everything had to go into that. So I do understand the stress behind it and the anxiety, and trying to make that extra money. So it's people who are looking for somebody who may have done that and had to overcome it. Yeah. That's what I do because technically that was my life. That was my life. And I made it through. How will I have fun with this goal along the way? I want to create fun and different content along the way. But I just have to figure out what that content is going to be, right? So that's one of those things I need to think through and break it all down. No daydreaming. I am a big daydreamer, and I got to cut that out. So a breakdown of this goal is to grow my subscribers by 450 per quarter, and so that's about 150 subscribers per month. I have never gotten that many subscribers in a month. What am I thinking? But yeah, think positive. Post weekly on IG and my community page and create a content schedule. Let me tell y'all something. The other day, I created a post for IG for my paycheck number one budget, right? Do you know I didn't post it? Yeah. And that's because I don't have a content schedule that I look at that says, oh, it's a such and such. Post this. I haven't done it, and that it is a whole mess when I go back the day afterward and I'm like, oh my God. So, yeah, that is my life. Now, the next goal. This one is my work goal. And for work, I need to complete my remaining PDUs for my PMP recertification. So, PMP stands for Project Management Professional. And so I got my certification December of 2020. So I think it's 35 total. So to retain my certification and to learn more so I can do my job efficiently and better. So that's the why behind why I need to do this, and my resources needed is time. And this plan aligns with my why. It aligns with my yes no list. I don't know why I say why. This type of goal is a finish line goal. So this is something I want to be done with all of the like classroom like hours, the work hours. The 3 years is going to be by the time I go in, put in my application. So it'll be 3 years of work experience by that point. So that's in progress. And so I can't rush that part, but I can do all the other parts. What success will look like, I will have all the classes completed. What might happen if I don't start or make progress on this goal? I'll be stressed out. I'll be stressed and I'll be rushing in 2023 to get all this done. And the people who will be positively affected by this goal is me and my customers. And I'm not sure why I'm starting my sentences with me. I think it's my effort of trying to prioritize myself in a lot of my goal setting. Um, how I will have fun along the way. I'm gonna try to take classes that interest me, so that way it pushes me to want to know more because I'm actually interested in those topics. So a breakdown this goal is I want to try to do about 7 PDUs per quarter. I continue to work as a PM in my full-time job, draw boundaries with those who try to push me back in development. There are cases where I need to do development work because I am the only person in my work group who works or has experience with a specific tool. So that happens, and I don't mind in those cases, but in cases where people just don't want to do something, I got to say no. And I want to document and be prepared for all of my one on ones. So now the next goal is the recreation one. And so this is a habit that I want to have. And so my goal is to run a 5K 3 times a week. And so that's like 3.1 miles, not that far. So why this will support my health and weight loss goals. So those two goals kind of are closely coupled. If I can get the activity going, then the weight loss is going to come. And so I did that on purpose, just so they weren't so, I'm picking one or the other one in this case. So resources needed. I put time and money. If I'm going to be running, I know there's so many miles that I need to put on to my running shoes. And I gave away a brand new pair to Goodwill, but I still have one pair, and I gave away a brand new pair. So I'm just kind of like, why did you do that? But I didn't think about it that this would be a goal again. And so this plan aligns with my big picture and my word of the year, just get healthy and be healthy. What success will look like? I have a regular 5K running schedule, and I'll be getting out and about and doing my thing, and that will help it'll help my whole well-being. I want to say my attitude, but it relaxes me when you get into that rhythm of running. I used to be able to code running and then just would get home and be trying to write everything down. And because a lot of times I would leave my laptop at work, so I won't work on the weekend. But, like write everything down and troubleshoot and stuff like that while I ran. And it was also a way that I dealt with grief. So I want to just get back to that feeling again. I know it's going to be rough, boy. Ooh, wee. What might happen if I don't start or make progress? I'm just going to get lazier, and the weight is either going to come out slower or I'm going to start gaining weight again. Um, the people who will be positively affected by this goal, and I got me, myself, and I. And anyone else who's around me has to deal with me, like I won't be so grumpy. The high lows and stuff like that I experienced that won't happen. How I want to make this go fun along the way? I think I want to participate in a few fun runs or something. Maybe they're virtual runs where I just go somewhere and I just compete and do my little thing, and it's just fun for me. You get a little free t-shirt. I like t-shirts, so y'all probably see that by now. But yeah, something like that. And I'm not really a big racer. Like I'm competitive in certain areas, but not in my races or anything like that. I like just hanging out, do my thing. And so a breakdown of this goal. So for Q1, I want to create a walk schedule and follow it. Q2, I want to move to a hybrid of intervals, which is walking and running, and get out and pick parks that are safe. There is one that's really close by that I can get to, and it's pretty safe. They got a dog park within it, and I can go and work out there. I also can work out at my workplace. The gym is not open. I don't think it's going to be open, but I can always just strap up and go after work. So that's open to me and it's safe, no dogs or anything like that. Q3, create a running schedule and just have fun. And Q4, I can participate in fun runs and just keep moving. And it'll hopefully by that time, it should be a habit by that point. The only thing would stop me from running would be weather. But I can always find something else to do in the house. And so this we're talking about like 3 times a week. So it could be I could be on Saturday or Sunday, and I can go to my job and work out there on Saturday and Sunday. Now I believe this is my last goal. So let me double check. I think this is 6. Yes, this is my last one. I know this video is super, super long. And so hopefully you're working on your goals, or you're checking and seeing like what we got in common, what we don't got in common. What did I miss? You guys are good at, like, girl, you forgot this. This area is my personal growth. And here I want to create and maintain a morning routine. I put morning routine, but it possibly could be evening routine if mornings just don't work for me. I need quiet time to reflect and decompress. I don't take time for myself because typically I get up and I'm running, get up and running, and then I run until I'm run down. I've had some days where I couldn't get out of the bed, and it wasn't because like emotionally I just um was feeling anything. It was more like I was just worn out, and so I think like some meditation in the morning, a morning routine where I get to either journal, meditate, or both would help me pour back into myself. The resources needed, I put time, money, physical space, expertise, or advice. This plan aligns with my word of the year. And I hope I said the type of goal. It was a habit. What success looks like for this goal at the end of 2022. I'm no longer staying in the bed dreading my day. So that does happen. What might happen if I don't start or make progress on this goal? I'm losing time that could be productive. And the people who will be positively affected by this goals, my friends, family, and my coworkers, and plus myself, you guys, because you'll see a better me, a more relaxed me. Um, Sometimes not a tired me, right? Relaxed and tired, two different things. Because sometimes you guys will tell me when I sounded tired, and it does happen. How will I have fun along the way? Fun for me is like learning to love to have time to myself, and that it's okay to slow down. It is okay. So in Q1, what I want to do is read the morning routine by Hal Elrod. I want to learn about meditation, and I want to start like short, 5, 10, and just grow, and then have my maximum that's going to be for my morning, and just get my routine up and going, and yoga, stretching, planning my day, my home, my work, my business. And I need to have like a travel contingency plan, because if I plan on traveling, then I need to know like when I'm out and about and I'm traveling, this is how the morning goes. This is how the evening goes, and being able to carve out that time for myself just to be with myself. So that is the last goal. And the last thing in the Power 2022 Power Sheets before you start the January one is your yearly overview. I didn't do all the seasons. So there's 4 seasons, and so what I did was season 1 and season 2, and then I'm going to go back and fill in season 3 and season 4, because that's like 6 months that I've already written something in, and I may need to change up at mid-year. So I didn't want to commit myself all year. Now, one of the things you're going to see that's missing in this is, I talked about YouTube, but I didn't talk about Etsy or anything like that. I really need to think through Etsy, because I got to get into the rhythm of I am a business owner. That is a very hard concept for me to process right now. And so I'm taking that 1 month at a time. I'm not sure if it'll be in this goal planner or if it'll just be in my regular planner where I write some things out. This is what I want to achieve this month. This is what I need to do, and get my task list together and stuff like that. It's a lot of unknowns for me. I am enjoying myself, and thank you to everybody who have been purchasing from So Sweet Plans on Etsy. You guys have been great. I got a custom order, y'all. Somebody I'm sorry, but yeah, someone placed a custom order with me, and it was awesome, because I get to see things from your eyesight. What do you want to see? I know what I want to see, but it's like, what do you want to see? So that's been great. And so I've been just trying to put everything together. So for season 1, I know that I'm going to focus on trying to lose the 7 pounds, work on those PDUs, work on that savings, get myself up to 9K, work on the 450 subs, and this is for like Q1 because I didn't see a first quarter quarterly refresh, and maybe that's by design, and I just didn't remember it from 2021. But it wouldn't be a refresh if I just started. I just answered my own question, so scratch that. But like I got like what I'm going to try to save in January, which is about $2,000. Grow my YouTube, take a couple of classes, walk 3 times a week, start reading the morning routine and read intuitive eating. And I want to lose about 3 pounds in January. So I am working on these things and trying to get these goals together. So if y'all have some goals that y'all want to share, now you always are free not to share. Please put in the comment section below. If you know somebody who's interested in a goal planner, have them look into Cultivate What Matters, the 2022 Powersheets. I liked it in 2021, so I went and re-upped on a 2022. It's not overbearing for me, and it allows me to really, really think and reflect on what's going on with me and where I want to be, and even tap into those areas I really don't want to admit that I want to grow in that way. And I know that may sound odd to people, but yeah, there's sometimes you have dreams and you're just kind of like, well, I can't do it. Here, I had to write that out. And I had to even admit it on the YouTube streets. That's a whole thing. But let me know what's going on with y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later. We will be back with my January goals. I haven't started on those yet. I just gave y'all a little breakdown that I put into the seasons here. And just let me know what y'all think. And y'all have a super, super, super fantastic day. Have all the fun. Happy New Year, because I'm putting this up on New Year's Eve. Happy, happy New Year. If you drink wine, drink some good wine for me, because y'all know I done had. I got sparkling grape juice in my refrigerator. So I probably won't even make it to midnight. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna make it to midnight. I'll probably be in bed about 9 o'clock. Uh, I shouldn't admit that, but it's true. But I'm making this video too long. Y'all have a great one, and I'll talk to y'all in the new year. So, yay! Pat yourself on the back for a successful 2021, because we did it, y'all. Yeah, y'all have a great one. I'll talk to you later.